Now, folks, we're going over to Times Square. And when we go to Times Square at midnight, you'll be hearing all lines on from here, and you'll see the ball drop over there. So now, take it away, Howard Cosell at Times Square.
Thank you very much, Guy. This is Times Square, USA. The crowds behind me are massive. The noise behind me, as you can hear, is deafening. Police estimate the current crowd as between 500,000 and 1 million people. They are people from all walks of life. They are here for many reasons. But one of the primary reasons is to participate in the great ball lowering ceremony that has become a kind of national New Year's Eve tradition in this country. Directly behind me is the Allied Chemical Building at the very heart of Times Square, USA. Once it was the New York Times building, and people started gathering here in 1904 when the Times building had been completed. From 1906 on, the Times building began the tradition of lowering a great illuminated ball, and at exactly the stroke of midnight, the ball would go into oblivion. The actual ball lowering ceremony begins at precisely 11:59. We will see that happen tonight. A ball 6 feet in diameter, made of aluminum strips, and a ball that will be lighted by 180 bulbs of 25 watt power each. I said that there are people here, 500,000 or more of them from all walks of life, and that they come for different reasons. Let me tell you something about them, because I have talked to some of them. There are teenagers here, old enough to be out with the consent of their parents, but teenagers who in the jargon of the day want to be where the action is. They want to have fun. They want to feel like grown-ups for this night at least. There are servicemen here on leave, so very many of them. And those I talked to said to a man that they were here to dispel the inevitable sense of loneliness that comes with being in the armed services and with perhaps going overseas for foreign duty and even combat duty. I just talked to a middle-aged man with his wife, a parent, who said he was here, well, because he had been here in 1944 when he was in the service. And he's got a boy now in Vietnam. And somehow he felt that by being here tonight, he would be drawn more closely to him. So you see, there are many moods here tonight. There is gaiety, there is hope, there is resolution, and very shortly the gaiety will reach its absolute apex when the ball starts to be lowered. It is a prayerful night for many, just a few blocks from here. They go to the churches and they pray for their loved ones and for peace on earth. But it's New Year's Eve at Times Square, and it's really New Year's Eve USA. Even those of you in Chicago, Detroit, Los Angeles will be celebrating a few hours from now. Hear the mob. They're getting ready. The ball is at the top of the Allied Chemical Building. It is coming down. Let's watch it and then rejoin Guy Lombardo.
Folks, it's coming up to that time. Ten, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.